of 200 to 500 people a day, to where we're now seeing the missions, if you will, are becoming more precise. People in more dangerous locations, locations that are more difficult to access. So that's what we're, as we move through this next phase, I think we're going to continue
Wow.
to see that.
Is the time window closing? As the Russians get closer to Kiev and corridors are just not open to the western part of the country, how do you factor that in?
It is. So Pete, we're obviously there. It's very difficult in the north, the eastern border, and I do think, as most people are talking about, you're going to see an expansion in the south. We do have an operational headquarters in Odessa, and that's been under fire the last 48 hours. So we're thinking about moving that now. But to answer your question directly, yes, this is going to tighten and tighten and tighten. Our job is to figure out how to flex as this ebbs and flows, and find those pockets where we do have freedom of maneuver as we continue to move this through this over the next few months.
And is this in cooperation with Ukrainian security forces? I gotta believe it's checkpoints left and right.
It's checkpoints in every major city and along the highways. Once you get kind of east of Kiev as you're heading towards Liv, there's a lot less checkpoints. Obviously, that is
Wow.
the most free
Look at
open
this.
area to this day.
They are still
You
bombing
never quite know how the
this
situation will
country.
change.
Colonel, have you had instances of your groups encountering Russian troops? And when they have, what has happened?
Yeah, in the first 3 days, believe it or not, the earliest part of this, we had more, if you will, brush ups against the Russians, specifically north of Kiev and just to the west of the Donbass area on the eastern border, where we did see tanks and artillery as we were going for very specific personnel that we were going after, individuals that were stuck. Since that time, we've kind of figured out, we have a much better sense of where the Russians are, where those lines are moving, and frankly, where we can't go.
Amazing and sensitive work. Colonel Dale Buckner, CEO of Global Guardian. Thanks for
Mm,
what you do,
mm,
and
mm,
come
mm.
back, please.
Thank you, Pete.
That is
Godspeed.
crazy.
All right, let's toss it over to Carla Shimkus now, who has some headlines.
That's right, Pete. We begin here with a Fox News alert. Two police officers are shot overnight in Chicago, and what officials are describing as police say one of the officers was waiting in line for.
So, you guys, I just wanted you guys to see that clip with me. I was wondering how people are feeling about this. I mean, this is really scary that this country is literally taking over another country, and people are already dying with so many things going on with the pandemic. And this is just crazy. Um that so much is happening, and we are already struggling as a society, as people. Our elders are dealing with things, and it is so sad what these other people are going through in Ukraine, and they're having to leave their homes and their countries in fear. And I don't think that we've seen this kind of war in a while, in a long while. I mean, yeah, we've had wars that had a lot of deaths in them and that had a lot of people affected. But as a union, um, or a unit of people, I don't think that in our time, from our couple of decades, that we've seen something as devastating as what we're seeing in Ukraine, um, with Russia, and how things have been going on. But there are a lot of different companies that are donating to Ukraine, and to help with people finding shelter and finding a safe haven. I was looking at a different news channel the other day, and it was showing how people were literally trying to escape Ukraine, and they're stuck in their cars, and um they're stuck in their cars, like in a back to back. What do we call those, on the highway, when the Jesus Lord, when the traffic jam? There we go. They're pretty much in a traffic jam and can't get out. I mean, I can't even imagine what these people are going through and what their children are thinking and going through, and what they're having to deal with. I definitely want to send up all my prayers, my positive vibes, my loves, to everyone out in Ukraine. And if you guys are able, it is a good thing to be able to find a way to donate, to help these people to get to safety and not to have to deal with what they're dealing with, all because people are selfish and greedy, and so they want to take over a whole nother country's territory, and that's just crazy and horrible. But you guys, tell me what you think. I love you guys. Have a great day. This is Kathy Empress. You guys do not forget to like, subscribe, and share to my channel. And I'll be back with more information and a couple of more tarot readings today. So all of you who do actually follow my tarot readings, I will have a couple posted today that I'll be doing as well, and probably a couple other videos. So definitely keep yourself on the lookout. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit that bell so you can get like all of my information when it comes, my videos, things like that. Y'all have a great day.